One day, can you do an impression of Dawn the Apprentice jockey on the X Factor? Because I really do feel like you'd do a really good impression of her.
So tired, I have broken. Oh, sorry. Can I just look at my phone? Can I look at the words?
It's fine.
Thank you. So tired of broken hearts.
And then Louis laughs, and then she starts laughing, and it's
Sharon
just
smacks
so
it off the
funny.
door.
Yeah, I just love that. Oh, that was good. That was
Where
good.
did that come from, Paige? Hey.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, bitches.
Oh my God, we are not ready for this podcast.
We're so not ready, guys.
I've just trekked here from London. I'm dripping in sweat. I've literally just walked in and sat down. We're going.
What was the drama? Because you texted me saying you were panicking, but I was also having a stress.
Panicking now. All the trains were cancelled.
Panicking now
because a train derailed at Milton Keynes. So everything
derailed.
No passengers were on it.
Oh, thank God.
And it was like a slow moving train, so it kind of just went. Oh,
so it just an inconvenience.
It gave up. But yeah, so all the trains were cancelled or delayed. So at Euston, everyone, as soon as the platform number is announced, sprint, and I joined in. I was such a wanker.
Ick. Hang on, question. Did you run?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, with 2 bags. I was
Me, I need to get some.
I've got the podcast.
Me. I did send you a screenshot. I think like 3 trains delayed. Or 4.
You were trying to help me. Casey was like, "Oh, this one leaves in 5 minutes." I was like, "Casey, that's a completely different train station. Thank you for your help."
Oh, she tried.
She did try.
How does a train derail?
I don't know.
Any train experts out there?
Yeah. Oh, got you something.
Oblivious.
Paige, I'm not in the mood today. I'm not in the mood today, babe. I'm on my period. I'm not.
That's a good present.
I'm not in the mood.
You're pissing me off at the moment.
You're pissing me off today. What is it?
Listen, G, if you don't mind that, I'll
I feel
have that.
bad. No, you didn't.
No.
Honestly, fuck you.
Yeah, out of order.
I'm really sweaty. I just wanted to cheer you up.
Oh, you really have.
I got that this morning. It's been in the fridge all day, apart from the train situation. But
I love you.
Literally legged it into M&S for you.
I actually love you. Do you know how long I've been wanting? So, for context, if you're not watching, I'm obsessed with Asian cuisine in like 7-Elevens in Japan, and I'm obsessed. It's unhealthy, and they do a strawberry sandwich, and I was going on to you about it, and then M&S have bought out a range. I'm gonna have to try it now. I can't wait.
I love how she calls it like an Asian cuisine. It's probably the most British thing I've ever seen in my life.
What is it?
A strawberries and cream sandwich.
Well, I'm so excited. Hang on.
That's not Asian cuisine, is it?
That feels like a cake.
Look at that. Do you want to show it to the camera? Because that looks unreal. Hey, let me take a picture of you. Do you want to try some with me? No, I'm vegan. Can you see, guys? I'm so excited. Let me just try.
PSA, I've not eaten all day. I'm so sorry, but I am going to eat this.
Is that nice?
It's stunning.
I asked if they did student discount in there. They were like, they said no.
Put it right now.
Have the conversation.
I'm going to put it right now.
No, don't worry. You enjoy it with
I'm not eating. I've been so busy today. I'm so sorry.
Girl, don't apologise.
I'm sad today.
I know you are. You have
was
been
sad
sad this
yesterday.
week. All jokes aside, G's been a little bit sad this week.
Sad. And I don't like it when I'm sad because I like to be happy.
I hate it when you're upset.
I know. I actually really appreciate you at the moment.
Do you?
I told you what I told you last night, and I'm still feeling that energy. I'm feeling nice energy.
Yeah, you sent me a really nice voice note. I won't play it on the pod because it's private, but it was really nice.
Just to jump back in, sorry, because I was going to say it, but I was scanning. Have you seen the video of the man farting on the aeroplane?
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Carl?
I saw it today.
No.
No, but it sounds unbearable.
No. It's hilarious. So there's like someone's filming and there's a man and he's really American, like, proper American accent. And he's like pacing.
Carl's crazy.
It's just something I feel like that would be me. He's like pacing up and down the airplane and he's like, I can't do it. It stinks. It's so bad. Like and everyone's like this. Everyone's like, but you know what gets me? The guy next to him, everyone else around him is like trying to show it's not them.
Yeah.
The guy next to him is just like, it's definitely him.
Oh, really?
It's definitely him. He's like, I can't bear it. It's so... Americans are dramatic, aren't they? Sorry, Americans.
No, they really are.
Sorry, Americans, but you were so dramatic.
Yeah.
And he was like, I can't take it anymore. It's like, how bad is this fart? Are we talking like protein bro fart? Like how bad is this?
Gross. You can't hear it though. You just see his reaction to it.
Yeah, you can't hear the fart, and you don't they don't know who he admits who it is, but he's just like next level vexed.
Are you a farter?
My farts are loud, but they don't smell. But they're loud.
Same. Oh my God, same.
Like,
and I do comedy ones like...
Like, I've got a line, I'll fart and I go, that'll be with you shortly. Every time.
Oh my God, that is so gross. I actually can't. Sorry about her, Carl. That's
Did you ever,
grotesque.
your brothers growing up, did they fart in their hand and put it in your face like a cupcake?
No, he'd literally hold me down and fart on my head.
Oh, no,
He
it's trauma.
still would walk past me and just fart. He once farted and I literally went wild and went, "You're the reason I'm a lesbian." It cut him deep.
We need to dissect that.
Because I was like, you repulse me so much. He took it like, he was the only man in my life,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Didn't grow up with my dad, so.
So just to clarify, you're not into incest?
No.
Okay, great.
No,
glad we cleared
not
that
anymore.
Dig yourself out of that hole.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I know, I get where you were coming from. I just wanted to say.
No, he was really upset by it. So, Greg, if you listened, I'll take it back. That was nasty.
She doesn't take it back. She means every word of it. No, I mean, my brother never did that, but he was gross. Picked his nose and stuff.
Yeah.
Gross. Saying that I used to do that too, actually.
Yeah.
My nephew's
You
got...
what?
Nothing.
You ate them. You ate them.
Are you joking?
You used to eat your bogies.
You're disgusting. That is the most.
She was going to say, I
Right.
still do.
You do, don't you?
I mean, it's healthy. You have to clean your nose. And no, I bloody don't eat them. Thank you very much.
If you were 10,
Don't, because I could gag. I could
present?
gag at that. Stop it. I really don't.
Confirmed.
I just bought you a sandwich and you're being a bitch.
sorry. No, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let's talk about our new jingle.
Guys, you probably aren't even going to notice the difference. Do you reckon they're going to notice?
They'll notice. And if you are listening to this, actually, it's on Sue's one. I did put it on Sue's one.
Oh, you did?
On
Okay.
that episode. It is 20 seconds long at the start and at the end. If that's too long, please someone tell us.
Yeah.
I might put a story on about it actually. As
Yeah,
well.
let us know. If it's too long and it's irritating you, we can cut it. So just let us know. But we
Yeah.
thought we'd put the whole one on and get the vibe and see what you guys like best.
Yeah.
But we wanted to redo it because I just pulled it off the internet originally. Whoopsie. And we kept getting copyright issues.
Yeah.
Everyone kept thinking I did sing over it. I sang Strictly PG on the original one, but everybody thought it was Strictly Champagne.
Did you think it was that as well?
No, I've never thought it was strictly champagne.
Strictly
To be fair,
Champagne.
considering we keep getting copyright issues, we haven't had a copyright claim since episode 11.
Oh, maybe they just gave it to us.
Yeah, maybe.
Great.
Oh, all that effort.
All that money. Did you want to talk about your week, by the way?
Oh, my week's been wank. What a miserable person I'm going to be.
No.
You know what? It's real, isn't it? And we're here to be real.
Yeah.
I'm having a really bad week, guys. Just there's a lot going on in my personal life and it's tough. But I'm here and I'm happy when I'm here. So that's all that matters.
Good.
But yeah, we can't pretend that we're happy every week because that's just not reality, is it? Yeah, shit week.
I've got Lanzarote next week. I am not body ready and I go in 4 days. You know, usually you book holiday, you have like 3 months at least before you go. I've had like a week.
Oh, but
No, honestly.
babe.
No, I'm a gluttonous pig at the moment.
No, you're not.
No, I really,
No, you're
no,
not.
I can't stop. I can't stop eating.
Shoveling it in. Do you want my jab? I'm joking. That was offensive.
You got any
wasn't it?
spare?
No, you don't need
no,
it.
I can't be in a bikini
Do
this
you
pale.
really feel
Can't
like
do
that
it.
right now?
Yeah, no, it's all here.
You need to feel like that.
Yeah, it's all here.
it's not.
No, it is. It's all here.
What type,
Heaven forbid you see me naked one day. You'd
I
be
mean,
shocked.
I don't think there's ever a scenario I'm going to see you naked one day. I hope there is. Sorry. I'm
It's getting boring now. People are just used to it. They're like, oh, shut up.
It's an old hat.
Shag
joke,
or
isn't it?
shut up.
I vote the first one. Okay, I'm stopped now.
Right, it's silly now.
Okay,
Right, yeah.
Move on.
So
Imagine,
today got.
imagine if it came out with a massive affair. Like, imagine.
Imagine.
People wouldn't believe us.
Would people like it? Would people hate it?
I would hate it.
Well,
I
you're the one doing it.
I love your partner.
Well, I love my partner, so.
Yeah.
Gee, it's not happening. All right, calm down.
I'm getting in my own head.
Don't act like a dog on heat, you are. So this episode, guys, we're going to talk about growth.
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah.
we have only got 2,000 followers. You know what? Say we've only got 2,000 on Spotify. That's huge.
That's huge.
We hit 2,000 on
I
Spotify.
said, let's think about it. When we sat on that night out, that Christmas, and we said we were going to do it, never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be having people write in, leave comments the way they have, share their videos, ask me about it every time I see them.
Yeah.
Like, never in my, genuinely, and I mean that, did I ever think anybody would take this seriously, and they do.
Did you not think it would do well?
Honestly, Paige, I'm going to admit this.
Are you joking?
I'm going to admit this to you now, but don't be angry at me. Before we filmed I didn't feel like it after the first episode. I just want to preface that.
Okay.
But before we filmed the first episode, I'd said out loud to someone, I don't think this is going to last a month. This is not going to be for me.
Are you
I'm
joking?
dead serious.
If you just said that to me.
It wasn't because I didn't want to do it with you and I was so buzzing. I was just so worried that people wouldn't give a flying fuck. I really did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but then after the first episode, and we filmed that first episode, I just absolutely fell in love with doing it.
Do you know what? Weird you said that, actually. But I always thought it had legs. I'm going to put it out there.
Did you?
I've always thought this had legs.
I just thought this is just going to be really fun for me to do and I really need this right now, was my attitude. My attitude has shifted now.
Well, mine was, I'd spoke about doing this with Dan.
Yeah, should we talk about this? Is Dan okay for us to talk about this?
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
talk about
he always listens to the pod and he always talks
Do you
about
want to
it.
explain who Dan is?
Well, Dan is my best friend, or one of my best friends.
Yeah.
He's a guy.
Yeah.
He looks like Rylan Clark.
Can we insert a picture?
Yeah, we'll have to put in, sorry, Dan.
Sorry, Dan.
Rylan Clark and Dan. And I would love to have Dan on as
I
well.
think
because
I
he's
would
got,
love.
he's honestly, because I was going to do it with Dan.
Yeah.
We tried to do it at his house.
Yeah.
It didn't work because I was trying to do the audio on GarageBand and I only had one camera. We had 2 shitty mics and it failed. It didn't work. But doing it with him would have worked as well.
Yeah,
The setup was just shit.
You'd obviously been thinking about it for a long time. I didn't know any of that.
Yeah, you
I
had no idea. I wanted to start one, but I'd wanted to start one since I quit YouTube, really, because I love listening to podcasts. So Dan was like, you're not going to do it just yet, maybe in the future. And then you said, let's start a podcast. And I was like, all right, I'm going to go searching for one. And then do you remember we went to that? It was above Cafe Reds.
Yeah, we did. We checked out, sorry, Carl, we checked out another studio before this one because I don't think I could come to this studio.
Hey, Georgie told me that.
So yeah, we went to view a podcast studio together, but you were so busy on your phone. Do you remember when you turned up, you had your work coat on, you were taking calls, and I remember thinking to myself, this isn't going to happen. She's too busy.
Yeah.
She's just too busy. Or that she's not taking it seriously, because I remember thinking that in my head.
Which was not the case at all. I'm sad that you felt that because I was really wanting to do it. So mine wasn't a matter of between me and you, I didn't think it was going to work. I just didn't think people would care.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah.
because I'd done YouTube before and I'd kind of grown my own brand. I knew it had legs because it had legs before.
Yeah.
And now I'm just with another person. I thought it would just
Because
be,
I've never
be
done
a little bit
anything like
easier
this.
as well.
Yeah, I'd never done. I mean, I've done obviously music and done that, but I didn't create a brand. I went on a TV show and had a brand created for me, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking you had about 10,000 followers on Instagram. I thought, easy. I'll
Yeah.
take them and then I'll fuck her off.
You would have done as well, wouldn't you?
No, I would never would.
But
No.
in all seriousness, it just started as a bit of, it was just something that we both wanted to do, something that we were both passionate about. We knew we got on, we knew we were going to do it together, and then now it feels like it's real. A little
Well,
bit.
it is real.
It feels serious.
Yeah. I'm taking this very seriously.
Oh, me too.
For me, this is a graft,
Yeah.
but one that I love. I love it.
Even today, I'm going to be real, I've had the worst week emotionally of my life. I've hated every single second, and on the way over, it's the first time I smiled this week.
Oh,
Genuinely,
really?
the first time I've been I'm happy again. I want this to be my job.
And me. I genuinely am taking this so seriously.
I'm scared to say that on camera, but I really want this to be my job.
No, I do as well.
I'd love to do this full time.
And this is why, when I'm at home with my partner and it gets to about 8, half 8, when I need to post a clip, why I do it, even though it might annoy her, and I know it annoys you, partner.
Sorry, Casey. Sorry.
Everyone knows now. I know it annoys your case, but she understands why I have to do it.
She's a diamond.
Yeah, because you never know. That could be the one that goes viral and gets us another 2,000 followers.
But anyway, so look, we're talking about growth because obviously we have grown since episode 1.
Yeah.
We're now on episode 20, so that feels like a milestone. We've hit 30k followers. That is a huge milestone.
Massive, yeah.
We've hit 2,000 on Spotify. We're not far off 1,000 on YouTube. Away.
922 at the minute.
I googled on the before I got here. Is 30,000 followers on Instagram good? And they said that we're a mid-tier influencer.
Really?
Come on.
Mid-tier?
Apparently, we can start doing adverts.
Stop it.
That basically, we were talking about this and we thought, well, this episode could all be about where we were in 2014, where we are now, and where we want to be in a year.
Yeah.
And then we thought we could literally film in a year's time, put the 2 episodes side by side.
Yeah.
And see how things have changed.
And see what we both look like.
So, 2014,
What were you doing?
I had
Oh, you were probably just being born. How old are you?
27. I just finished high school. I was 16 in 2014.
Yeah.
So I just finished year 11 of BOA, and then I went into college. I had short hair.
Did you? Oh, well, yeah.
So embarrassed by that.
No, it suited you.
No,
it
it
was just
didn't.
very big.
It did not.
Very big. Did you backcomb it?
permed it.
Did you?
And backcoated a lot.
That's how I remember you.
How that is awful. You know, like if you met me in that era, I'm so sorry. 2014 was wild for me actually. Like I was just party girl era.
Oh really?
Oh yeah. I just was like back and forth from America. I was in different studios. Yeah, I was just like living it up, not a care in the world. I don't even think I owned anything at this point other than maybe like my mobile phone.
Oh really?
And I was just very carefree.
In 2014, I just started working at Aldi. I was just come out as a lesbian, going to all the prides.
Love that.
I was quite feminine back then, wasn't I?
I feel like you're feminine now.
I'm feminine, but I was a little bit more feminine now.
Yeah. I feel like I was there. I feel like you kind of get more comfortable in your own skin as you go through your journey, don't you?
But no, I was at Aldi and I definitely didn't think I'd be sitting here today doing what I do for work either.
You know what? That's so true. If you would have said to 2014-year-old me that I would be doing a full-time office job with my own home, doing a podcast, I'd be like, nah.
Oh my God, same.
No way. I would have been adamant that I would have been... If you'd have asked me, I think I would have said, I'll be living in America and I'll just be singing.
Yeah.
I think that's would have been the answer that I wanted to give. I have a question for you.
Go on.
When you were younger, when like the teachers and the parents, what do you want to be when you're older?
Yeah.
What would you say?
It was always an artist.
Really?
Yeah.
As in a draw?
Drawing, yeah.
Are you good at drawing?
No. Really not. I painted a picture of my cat once and everyone thought it was amazing, but it was, I'll get a picture of it. It's shocking. Like I gave it to my friend cat. It's awful.
Oh my God, I
But
want to see it.
I thought I was an artist.
Oh my God, I want to see that.
But
So
I was
bad.
always into art and doing the creative stuff rather than, you
Yeah.
know, the
Academics.
maths, English, academics. Yeah, I wasn't the brightest.
The
yeah.
baccalaureate.
Yeah. I just can't focus. I really struggle to focus. I always have, always
Really?
will. Yeah.
Never knew that about
Yeah.
you, Paige.
Yeah.
No
That's
idea that
me,
you struggled
yeah.
to focus.
But if someone had said to me when I was 16 at school, like secondary school, oh my God, I hated myself back then. At 16, I had no teeth at the sides because I'd had them removed to have braces. So I had 4 front teeth in sixth form. I'd only just started my period. I had no boobs, old nose, birthmark on my leg. I mean, I've still got that. I haven't got rid of that. But
I forgot about that.
if someone had said, like, I would have had a YouTube channel, be doing a podcast, got my own home, in a relationship with a woman, getting married to a woman, and you know, doing okay for like money wise and stuff. Because I've grown up with like a single mum, so we never really had money. I feel like I can say this now. I did used to steal back in the day.
I was going to ask you this. Have you ever shoplifted?
Yeah. And then it got bad. But I think feel like a lot of kids go through it.
You know the best place I used to shoplift?
Claire's.
TK Maxx.
Oh, really? I did it in Primark as well. £4 shoes, got caught.
Hang on. Whoa. Hang on. What? Tell me the story.
So I was peer pressured into stealing these shoes. I was in the queue to buy them. And this girl, blank her name out, was like, just put them in your bag. And I was like, back then I was very impressionable. So I was like, oh my God, okay. So I just stuck them in, I put them on my feet actually and put my shoes in the bag.
Oh my God.
Walked out with them. I was on the phone to my mum and the security guards got me and they took me into the back room and they were like, do you want to empty your bag? And my shoes were on there, which were clearly worn. And they were like, so have you just stolen those? I was like, yeah.
Did you cry?
Yeah.
I can
I
imagine.
thought I was going to go to jail. I also
my
stole in
gosh.
Spain. So me and my sister went to Spain and we got caught stealing sun lotion.
International stealer?
So I put it down my top, sorry. He saw me do it. He put his hand up my top, got the thing and started screaming at me in Spanish. So me and my sister literally legged it across Malaga.
pull that.
I hid in a pub toilet for 2 hours. I went through a phase of like just stealing.
Okay, mine was not that bad.
No, I did. I physically got the rush. I'd walk out. As soon as I knew I was at a point of safety, I felt a rush like I've never felt it before. I wouldn't do it now. I would never do it now. I'm too much of a pussy, but and it's wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong. I've just stole like mascara and like, you know, like when they have like
From
the...
Boots.
No, from TK Maxx.
Oh, TK Maxx.
And like, you know, like the scrunchies.
Yeah.
I know someone, and they're going to watch this. No, we can leave it in. I know someone that, you know, in the scanning shop, their motto is spend £100 on the food shop and get a couple of things for free.
Oh, really?
And they are prolific scanning shop stealers.
Really?
And I keep saying to her, one of these days, you're going to get caught. Like, she pays for the expensive stuff, like the meats and whatever. But, like, all, like, the...
Like a bag of crisps, an 8-pack.
No, one time she did get caught. To look at her, not that... Oh. How do I say that?
I don't know where you're going with this.
I'm just like, you wouldn't think she'd steal, but I don't know how that's going to come across bad.
Well, she looks put together.
Yeah, like you know, she's a very respectable woman.
Yeah.
And
They're usually the prime suspects, you know.
Right, so she got caught and she was like, I'm so sorry. I was adamant I scanned it. Like, and they were like, oh, no worries. Like, it's fine. We'll just scan it. She's like, I was adamant. Because she'd only do like 2 or 3 things at a time. But she does it like every time she shops.
Pretty privileged. Is she pretty?
Well, it's me.
Well, it's me.
Please, can we leave that in?
Joking. It's not me. It's not me.
Here's a question.
It's not me. It's not me.
If you're on that scanner and you're scanning the items
Mm-hmm.
and something doesn't scan properly, but you've already put it in the bag
And it didn't notice the
and
weight.
you didn't notice the weight,
Whose fault is that?
do you take it out and rescan it or do you leave it?
I just
What you gonna do?
what you
What you gonna do?
potato.
I once walked out of Asda and I saw a cucumber on the floor next to someone's boot, and I was like, I like cucumber.
Oh, Paige, that's
So
disgusting.
I literally took. No, it was in plastic. It was in plastic.
Right.
It was in plastic still, so the germs weren't on it. And I literally waited for 5 minutes. So I thought, is anyone going to pick that up? Because if not, I'm having it.
God,
So
were
literally
you?
put my shopping in the car, and I was like,
Oh my God.
made my way over to their boot and went. Oh. Went home. I was like, just found a cucumber. My mum was like, yeah, bravo.
Encouraging it.
If my mum sees 2p on the floor, she's literally like, oh my God, the 2p.
Paige, you can't.
You can.
You can't do that off the floor. I mean, yeah, if it's in plastic, fuck it, actually.
Yeah. No, I would take anything.
Yeah, 10-second rule.
Yeah.
Or 35-minute rule. Who cares?
I have a thing for free stuff. Like,
Well, I'm glad you got that off your chest. I feel like you needed to get that off your
sorry,
chest.
I feel like I've just divulged something then. Sorry.
Well, that was Strictly PG, wasn't it? That was Strictly PG.
Sorry, I don't know how we got there, but we got there.
there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we've established that in 2014 you were a prolific shoplifter.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
But I'm not anymore. And I feel like karma happens. So I feel like I've had
It
my karma,
does, you
right?
know what,
So
it does.
if the police come a knocking,
Maybe every time you've stubbed your toe, it's because you've robbed something. Back when I used to smoke, I would smoke outside the office. And sometimes I couldn't be asked to put the fag end, where we'd put the fag ends in like a little, this is gross, but in like a little cup and empty them. So I just used to put them on the floor. And I know that's awful. I don't do it now. I don't smoke. But
but if I did smoke, I'd still do it.
no. I wouldn't. I was really stressed and I just flicked my fag on the floor. And I was in a bad mood and I don't know what came over me. And then this woman, like I could see her. I don't know why I did it because I could see her. You know, like the...
Community police support officer.
Yeah, and they wear the traffic wardens, you know, and they wear like the camera and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I flicked the fag. No, fuck it, leave it in. I flicked the fag on the end and she obviously saw me and I like dashed in and shut the door really quickly. And then there was a knock at the door. I must admit, there was a bit of back and forth and I wasn't particularly polite in the back and forth.
No,
I must
you.
admit, I was like, oh, fuck off. Like, have you not got better things to be doing? I've picked it, because I picked the fag up when I've like picked it up. And anyway, long story short, I apologised. And then I ended up paying triple the amount of fine. So lesson learned.
How much did you pay?
500 quid.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to
Oh
pay
my
it.
God.
Otherwise, I was going to take me to court.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. So lesson learned, don't be a twat. Learn from me. Don't be a twat. Don't be a prick. Respect authority. And I, to this day, will always respect authority now. I was just a bit of a wanker.
Yeah, you sound it.
This all ties back into growth as well.
Yeah.
I feel like you've both grown.
Yeah,
as
we have
people.
grown.
That does. We just circled back to growth and
did
like
circle
becoming
back to growth.
adults. You do
Becoming-
stupid stuff when you're younger.
I've done so much stupid
Your brain's
stuff.
not fully developed.
Do you know, I look back on the person I was 5 years ago and I don't recognise her.
Same.
I have changed so much since COVID. It's like I've had a personality transplant.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. Like, I'm a different person.
I know what you mean. I feel like we lost 3 years during COVID as well. So although I'm 33 in 2 days, I genuinely believe I'm 30 this year. I actually feel like I'm about 27.
I still feel like 24. But then actually sometimes I think, oh God, I feel like I'm 30.
Yeah. Do you ever look in the mirror now and go, oh, whoa, I'm aging, like before my eyes?
I looked at the podcast footage from last week and I'm just looking at Sue like, I look so old and ugly. No.
Sorry.
Are you going to insert it? The freeze frame?
No, I think you look fine. I did have a better lighting though, I'm not going to
I
lie.
was like
I
this.
really liked the
You
lighting
can
last
zoom in
week.
on this. I was like this.
I feel like I'm going to like it this week as well.
But honestly, yeah, I do that. I think I need to get a bit of work done soon.
No, you don't need to, but whatever makes you happy. Like,
I feel like it's getting there.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point. So we've established what your dream was. You wanted to be an artist.
yeah. What did you want to be, a singer?
When I was little, I wanted to be a brickie.
Did you?
Yeah, dead serious.
Yeah.
Then I wanted to be a vet. And then I wanted to be a doctor. And then I wanted to be a singer. And then now I wanted
To be fair, you could be all of those.
I mean, I definitely couldn't be a doctor or a vet. I don't have that level of
You
intelligence.
could be a bricky.
Oh, I'd love
Your
to
ass
be.
crack hanging out.
That, I would love to be.
Oh, ladies. Sorry. I think someone just overtook my body.
Oh, ladies.
I have no idea where that just came from. Come red.
That was so
But I feel like I could see you doing that. Like chilling with the lads.
I don't know whether to be offended
A
or not.
pint after work.
Yeah, that's a bit
Yeah.
isn't it? But I've not the your ladies part though. No, I would never catcall a woman.
I feel like you would though.
I would
If you were a
not do that.
bricky, you definitely would.
No, I would like to be a brickie because I just would like to be like,
Able to build things.
yeah, and on my hand, like on my feet all day, like using my hands.
Yeah.
I would enjoy that. I have no idea anything about construction.
Same. It
So
blows my mind.
I couldn't even tell you where to start, but I did want to be a brickie. That was like at one point what I wanted to do.
This is completely off topic, but you know when you see like these wind turbines in the sea?
Yeah, mind-boggling.
I have no idea what you're on about.
You know those wind turbines in the sea that are like
You know,
producing
the
energy?
Wind, the wind farms that you
Yeah.
see.
How the hell do they get there?
How the hell do they get them? Have you seen how symmetrical they are as well? And like,
They go down deep
Like,
as well.
I'm talking Titanic level deep.
I'm thinking, how do bridges get built over water as well? All of this blows my mind.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't want to know.
No, do you
but
know what blows my mind? The pyramids in Egypt. They built that motherfucker
Aliens.
without a crane. That was by hand.
Perfectly
Isn't like the pyramids like one of the biggest structures bar the Eiffel Tower?
Yeah.
I swear it is.
And there's nothing that we have nowadays that could build that same structure.
Like
Oh really?
this was before the internet, guys. This was before Google.
And Stonehenge. Is that a Stonehenge a wonder of the world?
So
It
Stonehenge,
should be.
geologically, from where they are, from where the stones were originated from in the world, there's no way that they could have been able to get them to where they are now. And where they're placed as well, it's aligned with something. I can't remember the full details.
Very weird,
It's,
isn't it?
it's very scary when you think. But do you know what? This is again a little bit off tangent. But how dramatic has the world and life changed from like 2010 to now?
2010.
Like, do you remember back in the day when you had just one computer
Yeah, and you had to share it across
and
the
you
whole
shared
house.
it with the family? I remember this. And
and
the
you had
TV,
to get the wire to link to the internet.
the Ethernet cable, and the TV went back
Yeah.
for days. You know, there was none of these flat screen shit. You know what I'm talking about? And like
It was like
I
that
remember,
big from the back. Were you young enough to have the wire telephone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My nan had that. And remember when Bluetooth was like that earpiece to your phone? There was none of this sending song shit. Do you remember? It was just like, and like your dad would have to press the call button at the top of the car to answer the call. Do you remember?
Oh God, we didn't have that. Did you have?
Oh, did you not?
Fully loaded, man. I just can't.
No, stop doing that. There, stop true. Stop true.
Oh, stop telling everyone I was so rich.
I'm not rich.
What are you like?
I'm not.
I'm sorry, but me and Paige,
Right,
when we grew up,
guys.
We definitely didn't have a.
cars with phones in.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Like, you just press the button to answer the call. You know. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Didn't have that until I was an adult.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. My point being, before you guys come at me again, was that technology has just dramatically grown so
Oh my God,
quickly
it's
in the
wild,
last
yeah.
15 years.
Like when you wanted something for your Christmas or something, you'd have to go through the Argos book, and your mum would be like, "Right, what page is it on? Where it's circle it?" And you'd like,
Put it out and stick it
"Oh
on.
God,
Yeah.
it used to be so good actually." I loved
Oh.
it back then though, without phones and stuff.
Take
You'd
me
play
back.
out till like 9-10 p.m. and your
Yes.
mum didn't know where you were. I mean,
I look back on my childhood and I had the best times, like ragging it about on my Haribo BMX. I had Haribo printed BMX, but ragging it about, and like I had skates that they were called Bowers turbo skates, and I loved
Yeah.
them. And we'd just go out for hours. I could rush back from school, watch Tracy Beaker, have me tea.
oh, Tracy Beaker.
Remember? I love Tracy
I
Beaker.
love Tracy Beaker.
But like and I'd watch Tracy Beaker and MI High. Remember that?
Am I high? Yeah.
And they were like spies in the school.
But wait, was this on like channels 1 to 5? Because I only had 1 to
CBBC.
5.
It was
Yeah, I had
CBBC.
CBBC. Yeah.
It was CBBC, and I used to watch
Couldn't
that and
afford
go out.
Sky. Just.
I never had Sky.
I'm just saying, I'd never had Sky in my
We
life.
had a
I've
dodgy
still
box.
never had Sky. I don't have it.
We had a dodgy box from as long as I can remember.
Right, get off this dodgy box. We're already shoplifters, and kids got it tough now.
They have got it tough now, actually. I feel like we did get it a little bit easier. Because the only thing to be scared of was like your mum clarting you because you were back late or not eating your tea. You know what I mean?
But also, like, you didn't have anything back in school when you were like 11 to 16. The only people you had to be jealous of were your peers or someone on TV. But now it's everyone in the world. You go on your phone, you just see someone, oh God, they're prettier than me. Great, rumour day.
Yeah. Yeah, but I had Instagram for the last couple of years of
did
high
you?
school for me. Like I had that crossover. But I remember when Instagram was like first came in, and it looked so. Do you remember what it looked like? It feels like a fever dream now.
Yeah.
So different
Yeah,
to what
it's
it
quite
is
retro,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. It had like the old cameras, the logo and stuff.
What do you think would be like the next trends? Because obviously right now, well, skinny jeans was a massive trend.
Yeah, Joni jeans from Topshop. Remember?
Joni jeans.
The Joni
yes,
jeans from
Joni
Topshop, and they
jeans.
were,
Oh
like,
my God,
high-waisted.
yes. Mum jeans. Now I feel like everything's baggy. Everyone lives in
I look
baggy
horrific
clothes,
there.
and I hope it never changes. I
Yeah,
hope that
yeah, I
tight.
agree.
You know what? I want to get rid of my boobs, and I hope that big boobs don't come back into fashion.
Yeah,
once I get rid of
my
them.
boobs too. So we
Yeah.
can do that together. And if they come back, we can just be sad together.
Yeah.
Because I want to get rid of mine.
Small arses and tiny lips come into fashion in the next 10 years.
Yeah, that would suit me because I've got a pancake bum and my lip disappears in a smile. So let's manifest
Maybe
that.
that's why we
Maybe we'll
relate
have a word
to
with
each
the
other.
Kardashians because whatever they seem to do, people seem to
Yeah,
follow.
yeah, I know.
Okay, so this next segment is going to be let's set ourselves of where we think we're going to be in a year's time.
Okay. Well, every target I've set for us, we've literally surpassed it quite a lot. But I did say we'd have 50,000 followers on Instagram by episode 20, and this is episode 20.
Yes.
So maybe by the time this comes out, it could happen.
It could.
It could. But I think in a year's time, I think we'll get we will have at least 80,000 on Instagram.
Okay, yeah.
At least.
Oh, God, I would
in a
love
year. In a year's time, I reckon that.
I would love that.
I reckon we will have 10,000 on Spotify this time next year, 4,000 on Apple, 50,000 on TikTok.
Do you think?
Yeah, probably more on TikTok actually. TikTok's usually easier than Instagram.
Because that's
But we're just doing well on Instagram at the moment. YouTube, I think we'll have, in a year, 5. I don't want to limit it. Fuck it, 10. We're going to have 10.
You'd love that. I think we'll have.
Please don't make me look a fool. Please follow us on all of those. Thank you.
I kind of just want that to be true because I want us to have a bigger following. I think we'll have. Okay, you said 80 for Instagram. Mm-hmm. Fuck it, I'll go 100.
Yes. We love that energy.
I'll go 100 on Instagram. I agree. I think we'll have 10,000 on Spotify.
Mm-hmm. At least.
I think we'll have 8,000 on YouTube, 30,000 on TikTok.
Okay.
I just don't know. I feel like it would grow that quick.
No, TikTok will.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Apple Podcasts, 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paige, what do you think is one big thing that's going to happen for Strictly PG? Like one big thing between now and a year? Like a significant event?
I think we're going to get like a big sponsorship or a brand deal.
Okay.
And I think we're going to start getting paid for it by the end of the year. I do think we'll start earning, for clarity, we don't get any money from this podcast
Not
yet.
a penny. Not a penny.
So if anyone wants to help us out, we literally don't get a penny.
Kind of need it now.
But I do think we will by the end of the year.
Yeah, I think so too.
Or at least within the next year.
I think
I'd be
so
shocked if we didn't.
I think absolutely we will. I think we'll do a meet and greet.
Do you think?
I think
a meet and greet.
I think we'll do a live event. I think we'll host some live event.
I really want to be on a float at Pride.
I would love that
Okay,
idea.
so dream for like the next year. Be on a float at Pride.
Yes.
Do something with Diva magazine.
Dream.
That's been on my vision board since I was like started doing
Oh
YouTube.
my God, I would love that.
My dream is to be on the front cover of Diva. You
That's
know, looking
maybe a
like a
bit
right
rich.
lesbian in a suit and like just looking like.
Would that be your pose? Do that again and hold that frame. Do that again, hold that frame. That's
I
the
already,
thumbnail.
I already
for
held the frame, to be honest. How would you pose on the front cover of Diva? Yeah, pretend Kate is next to you.
All right, fuck off. I don't know.
I'd love it.
Oh,
Be
yeah.
on Diva magazine, do something with Pride and get paid by a clothing brand or any brand, to be honest,
dream.
that we actually like. I'm not doing anything with like,
I just want to do something when we meet all these lovely people that send messages in. I just would love to meet them.
Yeah. We should get a PO box so that people can just send us shit.
How do we do that?
I don't know what a PO box is, but I feel like they had it on Blue Peter.
Should we send it here?
Just like a random box where people can send parcels and letters to.
You can get them to send it to the studio. if you
Yeah.
want to.
But then they'll know where the studio is and they might we'll get hounded outside the studio.
Fucking hell. Jesus, right.
We can wave out the window.
Like the royal, this bitch.
No. Get out, honestly. I'm joking, by the way, guys. Like, I'm aware.
We know,
it's satire.
we know you're joking.
Yeah.
Carl, what do you think one big event?
I do think you'll do something live.
Yeah, man.
I do think you'll do something live. What I'd like you to do is to do 2, maybe 3 meet and greets
I can't imagine doing a meet and greet. I feel like you'd have to be like Taylor Swift level to do a meet and greet.
I just want to meet.
I'd love to meet loads of people, but I don't think we've got enough following to do a meet
like
and greet.
no other reason other than like we have that many lovely people that message.
To be fair, we do get a lot of messages that are so
many.
lovely. It's ridiculous.
And I just would love to literally just give them a hug and be like, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
Is just be like, I really fucking appreciate you.
And it's mixture men and women.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It really is a balance.
It's really nice, actually.
And like people writing in their stories and stuff, we get so many. It's just amazing.
You've got a good Strictly situation
I
today,
have got a
actually,
good
to be honest.
situation today. Can I ask a question? What's one thing that you hope for your future self in a year's time?
In a year's time, to still have the motivation to do this podcast.
That's filling
sorry, let me.
Jesus.
No,
Paige.
sorry. I love having the motivation for it, so I still hope I'm still like excited as I am.
Really?
Yeah, because I absolutely love this podcast.
I fucking love it.
Yeah. What about you?
I hope that in a year's time, I'm more comfortable in the episodes going out every week, and I don't get that little shock of anxiety on a Sunday morning.
Oh, really? Do you get that?
Yeah, but I knew I've had that from day one.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I just knew that was going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
So I hope that like our community is strong enough and lovely enough and supportive enough and kind enough that I don't feel that anymore.
I guess to go back on the question, I feel like I not mask how I think about things. I just hope I have more confidence in what I'm saying in a year's time. That's basically where I was going with that. Should we go into Strictly situation?
Oh yeah, ready?
Yeah. It's a Strictly situation. It's a Strictly situation. It's a Strictly situation. With Paige and Jake.
Sorry, that took me by surprise. Sorry.
You're not watching. I just shimmied.
So guys, if you are new here, I hope you are not, but if you are joining us, this is the segment of our podcast where our listeners write in different situations, different dilemmas, different advice that they want. We read it out and we give the best that we got. Mm-hmm. This one's a fucking good one.
So basically, all right, so G said, don't look at the emails, but I couldn't help myself. I had to have a little peek. So I looked at 2 of the screenshots that a girl sent in and I was flabbergasted.
She's asked us to keep her anonymous. So should we create a name? Carl, would you like to think of a name today?
Stephanie.
Stephanie, right. So Stephanie has wrote in, we have screenshots, guys. I will ask her if we can put the screenshots up on the screen, but I am going to read them out as well, just in case we can't. This listener wrote in, and this was the initial email, okay? Hi, Paige and Georgia. Your pod, funniest thing I've ever heard. Honestly laughing out loud on the street on my way to work on a Monday morning. Please do them more than once a week. They honestly make my day. Well, if we get a sponsor, we might be able to. That's
another goal for us, to do 2 a week. Maybe a bonus episode or like just a second episode.
Yeah. Thought I would send the screenshots in from this rude prick arsehole. I love this already. Who sent these to me after I left a date. I didn't walk out of the date. I promise you I said goodbye. Then I received these one after the other. Look at the time in between each message. What a knobber. I've never heard that before.
A knobber.
I like that saying.
I like that saying.
Knobber.
You're a knobber.
So I went back to Stephanie and thanked her very profusely for her lovely words and said, please can I have a bit more detail on this because I'm so invested. She then responds to my message and says, totally psycho vibes, like what the fuck? Thank God the pub was busy or he may have battered me. So she went on a date with a guy. It was a first date. So, okay, it was a Hinge date. He was a solicitor. The actual date was going okay, but not like fanny flutter okay.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was defo a bit awkward and weird and uncomfortable. It wasn't like a chilled, relaxed vibe, and she felt on edge pretty much the whole day. Not dangerous or anything, but just uptight.
This is why you should always meet a date, at least first and second date in public.
Well, she's in a pub.
That's what I mean. Like this is why it's a good idea to meet in
and
public.
ask for Angela, guys.
Yeah.
Like that exists. She goes here. The convo was going okay. Then suddenly he blurts out of nowhere, there's nothing here between us. Like he shouted it a bit.
I mean, that's just really random to just blurt out. I know I blurt out some random noises and words sometimes.
Rude.
But halfway through a date.
It's giving knobber.
I'd never.
It is giving knobber.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. He got up and went to the bar and asked me if I wanted another drink. What the fuck? He put his coat on though to go to the bar and said he needed the loo. So obviously I thought he was going to do a runner out the back door considering the statement he just said. So I put my coat on and got ready to leave. He came back to the table with drinks, but his coat was still on. And he asked why I had my coat on. So I explained that I thought he was going to leave. He didn't really say anything. So I had a few sips of the drink, but then I panicked and thought how rude and odd he was. And I thought to myself, why am I still here? So I said, look, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for a drink, but don't think this is going to go anywhere. And as I left and opened the door to leave the pub, he shouted across the pub, don't go.
Shut up.
Shouted. So I'm imagining him like, don't go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing. Weirdo. Honestly. So she said, I was mortified and wandered home in the rain with my umbrella, but I could feel my phone vibrating in my pocket when I got in and I read the following messages.
Oh my God.
Oh God, guys, you're not ready for this.
I've read some of these.
I just want to give some more context. So the timestamps on these messages are 2058, 2059, 2101, 2102, 2102, 2104. Like, it's like...
So they're just like every minute or
It's
every
like-
couple of minutes.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like individual messages.
Yeah.
These are the messages. Haha, so rude. Thanks for the drink, ? Shame we couldn't have had a second drink, lol. Safe journey home. Still in pride. I did like you, sorry. Really messed this up. Ball's in your court. I went to the bathroom, came back and you walked out. No response required. You are the worst person in the world for walking out on the date for zero reason. Blocked. Not blocking, just really shocked. Lol. Please can you send me £10 for the drinks? Thanks. Sorry about the last message. I think you're right. I have a lot of work to do. I guess I am sorry I wasn't enough and it was a bit confusing. Wishing you the best. Thanks for popping out. No worries about the drink refund, lol. Was just joking around. Have a great weekend. Oh, you really did go. Haha. It's weird, 1 minute speaking and then silence. He then proceeded to send her a link to the song, Now You're Just Somebody That I Used to Know. With the final message being, you're ugly, bye.
That's a lot.
Men.
That's a lot.
Men.
See, back in the day, you can do this because you had to pay like 30p per text
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something. So I'd be like, right, I'll put it all in one and just be like, no, leave it.
Done with it. Yeah.
Like I had to scroll, girl. You're ugly, bye.
Whoa.
There's no need for the ending.
There's a lot.
There's no need for bloody anything.
There's a lot to unpack there.
So much.
Like, without saying too much, he needs help. Let's be honest. That guy is not.
Let's be real
he's not right.
now. Let's be real. He needs support.
Yeah, that's not on. That is not normal behaviour.
I am just going to say, I'm so glad that you're actually safe.
Yeah, I
And that
know.
we're here laughing about this right now. Mm-hmm. Because there are many scenarios where that doesn't have the ending.
I actually can't cope with that.
So she's not wrote in for advice. She just wanted to share this, which I'm so glad you have.
Do you know what's scary about that? He's switching his thoughts every minute.
It's like an internal monologue of argument.
Yeah.
It's like, I hate you, I love you,
And
I hate you. I
She
love
didn't
you.
respond to one of those, did she?
Not a single message. She did not reply to anything.
Right, we need to put the screenshot into the into the video.
Yeah, I really hope you allow us to do that. But like, you're going for a date. You don't owe people anything. It's clearly not working. Like the guy said, there's nothing between you.
Yeah.
He puts his bloody coat on.
Yeah.
Like that is mixed signals. If I've never seen mixed signals before, I'm sorry.
Rude, lol.
Yeah, you're ugly. Bye. I'm not over that.
No, that is so. He's insecure.
I bet he's got a tiny willy.
100%.
Yeah,
No man with a big willy would.
and he
say that.
definitely likes Diet Lemonade from Aldi.
Whoa. Now listen, there was somebody that wrote a comment saying that they're with me on the Diet Lemonade from Aldi. So let's leave the
I
slander.
wonder if that goes to the 80-20% ratio though.
Yeah.
For you, maybe.
No. I'm still shocked.
I know.
I can't catch my
But do you
breath.
know what I'm just picturing? He's like sat in the pub with like the rest of his drink and he's like ferociously typing and then he's thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into YouTube. I'm going to type in somebody that I used to know by Gautier and then I'm going to copy this link and send it to her.
I really want him on the pod.
I know, I'd love her
I
on
want
the
us to
pod.
talk about the experience that she had with him.
I know, same.
Imagine going on a date with a little weirdo like that.
I know.
Because you would be scared after that of your safety.
You like, I would be terrified.
Like, would he turn up at your work? Probably.
God,
with his
don't.
thoughts.
I hope that you've had some really nice, successful dates after that.
Yeah,
But that
all
is good advice to what you've just said. Always first or second date, really public.
Yeah, go public.
And don't go home with them.
Fuck no.
Don't do it, guys.
God.
5-date rule.
Yeah.
And if
Fine
they
then.
do drop you home, make sure that they drop you 5 doors or a street away from your actual house. As
Yeah.
well.
Absolutely. I would just get a taxi home. It's scary. It's
Imagine if
terrifying.
your son did that.
Oh
if
my
I
God.
had a son that sent those texts to a woman, no, honestly, he'd get a slap round the face.
physically slapped,
Physically slapped.
I would ground
I'd
him
take him to the
forever.
police station and be like, lock him up. He's weird.
Yeah, take him away.
Yeah.
I
Take
don't
him
know why
off
this
my
is-
hands. I did not raise him to be like this. Don't know where he's come from. Lock him away. Give me the key. I'll chuck it in the lake. Weirdo. Honestly, this is what I'm scared of having a boy for.
I know it's not helping. Sorry.
Like, what the fuck?
I know what the fuck.
I would never.
You just doesn't. Would you ever do that, Carl? Like, imagine that's your daughter.
I ain't got time for that, to be honest.
Anybody got time for that?
I ain't got time for that.
Well, you know what? I hope you have a better next date.
Yes,
Keep us updated, girl.
Let us know if he's messaged again. I would be shocked if he hadn't.
Send him this episode.
No, don't.
no,
'cause
don't
he'll know
engage.
us then.
Yeah, don't engage.
Don't
in
show him our
conversation.
faces.
I hope this gets on your FYP, bro. And just PSA, guys, there is this thing, if you don't know, called Ask for Angela, and you can go up to any bar and ask if Angela's working, and they will get you out safely in a taxi.
Yeah.
So if you aren't aware what that is, just so you know, that's kind of a useful trick. Have you ever had to use Ask for Angela?
No.
No, neither have
No,
I.
never. But I see it on the back of the doors in the toilets.
Do all of the bars kind of know about that? Because I can assume not a lot of people will know about that.
It's literally
You
in
should
the
know what it
bathroom.
is.
Yeah.
Especially if you work in a bar.
It should be maybe a law.
Yeah, but then you almost don't want too many men knowing about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's
True.
kind of like that. Oh, I guess you do, because if you're asking for Angela at the bar,
And it's Amanda.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be able to.
yeah, they're going to
Yeah,
have to. But if the guy's next to you, he's going to be like, oh.
She's
You think
asking
I'm way
for
up then?
Angela.
You're asking for
You don't
Angela.
want to suck my dick then, love, do you?
Yeah. God, whoa. Well done.
Get it.
That's been a few episodes since that's come out. Don't want to suck my dick then.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
no, well
Oh,
done.
God, yeah.
Right, I've got 2 stories for you. Do you want Paris Hilton or do you want Milan's story?
Have we got time for both?
It's literally a 2-second thing.
Which one's better?
I don't know, it's up to you. Milan's depressing, Paris is fun.
Paris.
All right, Paris Hilton, a girl had a car crash and a car set on fire, and then her cup, which was a Paris Hilton cup, lasted the whole fire. So she did a video and said, Paris, your cup survived my car fire. Please buy me a new car. She bought her a new car.
No.
Yeah, and there's a video of Paris Hilton and the girl with a new car, and they're just like, woo! It was very hard. I thought it was. I think I sent it you. I just thought it was really nice.
Paris, I love that.
The content I like to see.
Yeah, I love the positivity in the world. If you've got the money, spend it, gal.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what car did she get?
I think it was like a Honda.
Oh, go on.
Can't be sure.
Reliable.
Maybe a Renault. Yeah.
Reliable.
Yeah.
Love that.
Fuck it, it's a free car off Paris Hilton. I'll take anything.
Can I just quickly add something in super quick? I had full-blown anxiety that we were going to go to war earlier this week.
Let's come on. We're trying to end on a high.
Okay,
here.
sorry.
No, but it's a big fear
No,
of
like-
mine.
like-
really big.
I was deep in it, and I was like, I live in Briley Hill and did not vote for Trump, so why am I feeling his repercussions?
Yeah, no.
I don't want to be... This is a hot girl summer, not a nuclear girl summer.
Have you seen that thing? When men rule the world, they go to war. But if women ruled the world, it would just be loads of countries not speaking to each other. Have you seen
So
it?
true. It'd be a group chat.
No.
It is kind of true, though.
And the worst thing that could happen is you get kicked out the group chat.
Yeah.
That would be it, wouldn't it?
Oh my God, I'd be livid, yeah.
Fuming, wouldn't
Yeah.
you? And it'd just be bare indirects.
Yeah.
It'd be bare, like,
Load of shady comments.
shady comments. Like, you know, like the national Instagram page is like silent reposts.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
We're
it?
just blocking each other, yeah.
I don't like orange Whatsits at United States.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? It would. No.
Random Chris.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you thinking of Donald Trump?
I'm thinking of Donald Trump, yeah.
Okay, I knew it.
Like, but it's true though. I feel like if women ruled the world, as Beyonce quite rightly statemented, I think life would be so much better.
Yeah.
You don't agree?
No, I do agree, but it's not going to happen, is it? So.
Finland.
Yeah, and I've heard that Finland are a very happy country.
Maybe we should move there.
Yeah.
Should we get to Finland?
Yeah. No, Cole likes it. He likes the men ruling the world. Yes. More money for me.
Fuck the patriarchy. I know that's a good thing. Sorry.
I can do what I want, say what I want,
Yeah.
shag who I want, no repercussions.
Yes, I do not do any of those things. Thank you very much, Paige.
I'm just talking about men in general.
See,
now.
okay.
narrative.
Yeah.
See what,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You're on the brute end of that now.
Yeah, I'll just stare at a
Narratives.
woman and intimidate her. Nothing will happen.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
it. Let her choose the bear every time.
Anyway,
Anyway,
thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Hope you've enjoyed this week's episode.
yeah, it's been a bit chaotic, but I think it's been good.
I've enjoyed it personally.
Well, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, whenever you're listening to us.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.